All right, guys, we're back, and today we're gonna be getting the Fox body out. We're gonna take it over to my dad's house where the Malibu is, and we're gonna do a little bit of work on it. The Malibu, that is, because we're trying to get ready for LS Fest. It's coming up in 2 weeks, and we're gonna take the car. Might be a bad idea, might be a good idea. We're gonna find out. So the first thing I had to do, like you just saw, play musical cars. I had to move the lawnmower out, move my golf clubs out the way. Big golf guy, and had to move both my trucks out the way, all that, because like I said in the last video, me and my girlfriend, we did buy a house. So this is the house. It's not a bad garage, but it is kind of jam-packed full of my stuff. But regardless, we're gonna check the oil, check the transmission fluid in the car in a minute after it gets a little warmed up. But we're gonna check the oil first thing, make sure we're good, because it does leak oil. It really needs an oil change, but we're not gonna talk about that. I'll flip the camera around, show you guys a couple things that's been recent with the car since the last time you guys probably saw it. So these tires, man, they just do not fit. I'm just destroying my car for funsies. But I mean, what's a Fox body if the back tire doesn't rub? But like, it's a little excessive, but it's okay. Their tires are actually destroyed. Like probably shouldn't even be riding around on them, but we're just going down the road, so it's okay. I mean, drop in the comments, what do you guys think about that? Not good? Good? Not good? Probably not good. But yeah, so we're gonna check the oil real quick, move the car out on the street, move my trucks back and stuff, let the car run for a minute, check transmission fluid, because the transmission's been acting a little weird lately, so I want to make sure it's not low on fluid. And I'm thinking I'm gonna undo these. I'm not gonna, because then I'll have to cap this off again. I don't have anything to cap it off with. I forgot that was a problem, to shoot the bolt out. But when you have those two hooked together, it's on 5 pounds. If you unhook them, it's on 10 pounds. But then you gotta like put a bolt in there. I don't have a bolt. Don't really feel like dealing with it exploding. All right, guys, so we're over here right now, made it to Dad's. I would have filmed some of the drive in the car for you guys, but it's just, I have no way to shift the car and hold the phone and everything else. If I have a passenger in the car, it rubs too bad. So here's what we're working with right now. We had our water pump spinning backwards, but then when we flipped it the correct way, it makes the alternator spin backwards. So we got a pulley, which Dad's working with right now. We're going to cut off the little shim that it has on the front of the tensioner. It's like a water pump tensioner. So we're gonna cut the little shim off that slides inside the pulley, so that way we have something for the bearing to ride on. And then we're gonna, I guess, space it out with some washers, get a bolt, put it through there with a nut, and hopefully then we'll be able to come down here and back around there. But we shall see how this is gonna turn out. We don't have our fans necessarily wired up right now. We have them running to a DeWalt battery, but yeah, the goal today, really, we really need to put a transmission dipstick in it too. We bought that one, but it just won't go down in there. We might be able to get it to work. We're going to see. If not, I'm just going to get one of those stupid flexy bendy ones. Then we're going to have no clue how much transmission fluid we need to add, because it's not going to be the right one. Anyways, so that's our current standings. Our goal for today is probably just going to be getting this belt situation figured out. That way we have a charging system and a cooling system. All the car has to do is drive up on the trailer, drive off the trailer, and to the spot in the show. And next weekend is our last weekend to work on it before we go. So we're going to try to tidy up as much as we can. You know, it's going to be looking kind of raggedy. It's going to be missing a lot of stuff. We don't have the nuts for the other tail light. We don't have nuts to hold this stuff on. So car's going to look kind of jank there, but it's going, because I always wanted to take a car. This car is LS swap. I got an F-250 to tow it with. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take it. All right, so we did get the belt situation figured out with the tensioner pulley and everything. Not a tensioner, it's a pulley. It was a tensioner pulley. It's now just a pulley. I'll show you all that in a minute. We are letting the car run right now, trying to get it up to temperature, make sure it's going to do what it needs to do. Let the thermostat open up. Revved her up a couple times to make sure we're going to sling the belt, because I'll show you our contraption. Not too convincing, but this is our current state. We got to clean a bunch of this stuff out before we head out. Like I said, we're not leaving until the weekend after next, so we do got some time. We were working on mocking up like what we're going to do for our gauges, and this was plexiglass, so it just shattered. But we'll get some whatever, I can't even think of it right now, but some more plastic, we'll make that. But right now we're just letting the car idle. I mean, you can hear it's idling pretty good. It's running pretty good. We drained all the bad gas out last weekend, so it's not doing bad. Our only gauge we have that works here is our voltage meter. The tach, the speedometer, none of that stuff works. Don't even need it. We do have a oil pressure gauge, which is right here. And honestly, to have like this motor, I think, hold on. This motor, I think it's supposed to have like over 300,000 miles, and when you rev it, it goes 60 pounds of oil pressure. I mean, it does smoke slightly, but I think that has to do with some of the bad gas we had in it, but we'll see. Really, I mean, what you guys have seen on the channel is all I know of the car. Like, I mean, we built it, slapped it together, and then we just tucked it away in the carport here because my uncle's truck is in the shop. We're supposed to start working on it, and I mean, that's, yeah, we haven't so much as we've driven the car from the shop into here. That's it. And then the first time I really drive it, I guess, is going to be just loading it on the trailer and then driving it through the Beach Bend Raceway park it up for the show. But if you're going and you see us out there and I'm there, you see me or whatever, say what's up. I doubt anyone watching this will be there or see me or care, but I will get back with you guys in a little bit. We're letting her warm up, see if this thermostat is going to open up. All right, guys, so we're still having a problem with our cooling system. First off, our cap, it's just letting water run out of here, so we need a new cap. And then our thermostat's not opening. I got a code scanner in the car. It's reading like 192. Thermostat should have opened by then. So I think we're going to let it cool down, take the thermostat all the way out the car. But this is our little contraption I was talking about right there. It started off as like a water pump tensioner. And we cut it down so we'd still have the little nub that the bearing rides on and all that. So we got that affixed into our little Amazon mount. So I'm gonna let the car cool down for a while. Might try to tidy up some other things, maybe get this dipstick to work, even though I doubt it's gonna. And then I'm gonna take the thermostat out of the car. Probably make a mess, but it's only water in the car, so no big deal. But yeah, I mean, we don't have a crazy amount of stuff left to do for LSS, but I will probably try to get in here and just obviously clean some stuff out of it, but also try to tidy up some of these wires and stuff. So yeah, I might start doing that in the meantime of while I'm waiting. Might put these door panels back together a little bit or what have you, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna see. All right, guys, so it's been a little bit. I didn't even end up pulling the thermostat out. I just started going inside the car, started cleaning stuff out. I'm honestly not worried about the thermostat, no more than we're gonna drive it. I mean, it's not really gonna get hot. But I got my seats bolted down. Check me out. Just mounted my oil pressure gauge. I took that little piece of plexiglass out. Started tidying up some wires in there. I got to get back over there with some more zip ties. This is honestly very funny to me. Like, whoa, it just pretty much sums up the whole car. You know, slapped together with some zip ties and just thrown together. But I got most of the back cleaned out. I'm going to clean out a couple more pieces. But yeah, I'm just going to focus on like tidying up these wires and stuff, which when I say tidy up, I mean zip tie out of sight. Put the glove box in it. So that's cool. You just gotta, you know, do it 7 times. You know, we still got little random wires and stuff, but for the most part, I mean, it's getting close to how it's gonna be when it gets there. Now, like I said, I'd like to put all this stuff on. Like, I do have them right there. I just don't have any nuts for them. Same with the taillight. I have the taillight. I just don't have any nuts for it. And like, I don't want to jerry rig something and then it fall off going down the interstate, because that's even worse than just not having them. But I have bumpers for it as well, but I don't think we're going to have time to build brackets and stuff to mount them because they're fiberglass, so they need aftermarket mounting tabs and stuff. So there's that. I probably need to screw that down or it's going to go on the interstate. But, I mean, from what this car started, I'm getting attacked right now, guys. Whoa, you see that? Hey, get away from me. Anyways, from what this car was to what it is now, it's a far sight. I mean, and I know it's not really necessarily nice or anything like that, but this is a car that my dad's had for a long time. It was sitting out in the backyard. It was going to go to the scrap yard. And the type of guy I am, I can't stand to see a good car, quote unquote, a cool car, whatever you want to call it. I can't stand to see an old car just go to waste. You know what I mean? And whether you sell it or scrap it, a car like this, I mean, in 10 years, it's going to cost you more than I got into this one to buy one, that's for sure. But this car will probably be rusted away in 10 years. But, I mean, just from the first video I posted about this car on the channel to where it is now, I mean, it is a crazy difference. And we still got a lot to do. But like I said in the last video, guys, like I bought a house and I work like 60 hours a week now. So I'm just trying to, you know, live within my means. I don't want to spend a crazy amount of money on this car. And also don't have a crazy amount of time. You know, you got to mow the grass and go to the dump and cook dinner and all that. Some of y'all probably aren't familiar with going to the dump, but I mean, you got to take your trash off. I don't use a trash service or nothing, but yeah, so that takes up the majority of my time. I'm going to stop yapping. I'm going to get back to cleaning some of this stuff out so we're a little closer to where we need to be, because last weekend is our last weekend to work on it before we go on the trip. So I'm going to try to get as much done as I can right now. All right, guys, so never made it to the thermostat. It's getting a little later in the day. I got to go home, cook dinner. It's Sunday. Got to wake up 2 o'clock in the morning to go to work. You know the drill. But yeah, just a little recap of what we got done today. We only have a little bit more, and then we'll be ready to go. I mean, the car's going to look raggedy, but we're just going to do it anyways. We built this little tensioner. I guess if you want to call it that. It's a pulley, but it's acting as like a tensioner. And we ended up getting our belt routing right. We had our water pump spinning backwards, but now it goes under the crank, up around this tensioner, underneath the water pump, so it'll spin counterclockwise, and we're spinning the alternator clockwise like it needs to be. So all that's taken care of. We didn't get to the transmission dipstick or the thermostat, so I will have to come back and get to that. Tires flat, of course, always. I cleaned up a lot of stuff. Now, there is a little bit of a mess over here because I'm wiring in a 12-volt outlet, and so I had to get all these wires. Yeah, I'll clean those up another day. Took most of those away as best as I can. Jerry-rigged the oil pressure to sit right there. And yeah, we're going to work on getting this panel installed too to block off the trunk from everything. But overall, not a bad day of progress. Just a couple more things left to do. And then we'll load her up on the trailer and head to Kentucky. And we're going to pray to God that we make it there in one piece. So, that's it for today's video. I really appreciate all you guys watching. You can see the car chilling out there as well. So, I really appreciate everybody watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see. Do you want to see us film at LS Fest? I don't know if we will or not. We usually just focus on having a good time. But I've also never taken a car. And we're just going to the car show, but my buddy is racing his truck. And a bunch of our buddies are going to be there. So we're definitely going to have a good old time. And that's really all I can say. But the LS Swap Malibu is going to LS Fest. And we only got a couple more things left to get it, quote-unquote, ready. So thank you all for watching. And stay tuned for the next one.